All right, so I hope everybody's doing okay. I wanted to make a quick video on using golf nets, which is something that I use a lot. And I just want to clarify some things because I do see a lot of people using it, and I just want to share my experience on how I think it could be useful, and also how I think that it may actually be a bad thing for you. Okay, so as you can see with this golf net, the good thing about it and this setup that I have at home is that I have quite of a distance between the net that I'm hitting, I'm making contact with, and the mat. So one benefit, I guess, will be that I'm set back about 16 feet as opposed to being here. Which I guess a lot of people have it set up there, and so if you can, I would say put it back as far as you can. Obviously you might need a roof, because you don't want to risk going out of bounds, going off, and maybe hitting your neighbor or something. So you don't want to do that. But if you can set it up as far as you can, that will be beneficial, I think. So you can clearly see that there's a big difference there. You have a lot. You can see where the ball's starting, and whereas on the first one where you're so close to the net, you don't even see where the ball starts. So I'll say that's not going to be very good for you. By setting it back as far as you can see at least where the ball starts. So that's an advantage. But still, I think it's still not it's not complete. So even if you have it set back like I do, about 10 feet or 16 feet, there's still going to be a problem, because you're not going to see, you don't know if you're hitting a draw or a fade. And so I would say I wouldn't really use it so much. So I would say maybe like 30 minutes just to practice feeling the real ball, I guess, so that would be good. But I will be careful, because I wouldn't, even if you have it set back like I do, you're still not going to see the ball fly. So that's going to be a problem. Ideally, I think if you use foam balls, you're going to see the ball fly in foam balls. So I know a lot of people don't like using them, but if you think about it, you can correct your swing with foam balls. So if I sit over here and try to hit a shot with a foam ball, I have a 6-iron. Let me just try to hit a shot. It's already a different feeling because I'm aiming at something. So okay. So when I address the ball, I feel different than the net, because in the net I can see that there's the net, so I know that I'm going to make contact with the net. With a foam ball, I'm already there's a target. So, and on this shot, I pull it to the left, so I can take my next shot and correct that. Try to hit it a little more straight. Whereas in the net, I don't know where it's going. So here I'm going to try to hit it to the left, to the right. Okay, it wasn't perfect, but at least I know I can see the ball flight. So my point is that using foam balls, it allows you to correct your swing, because if you're in the net and you're hitting you think that you're hitting really good shots, you might be pulling them or pushing them constantly, and you wouldn't know that. So with the foam balls, you can if you pull a shot, then you're gonna see it. So then on your next shots, you can correct them. You can adjust your swing for it. So I think it's beneficial if you combine them, maybe if you have a chance to do so. because I mean, I know they're not real balls, but the ball flight is what it is. So if I slice it with a foam ball, I'm gonna slice it with a real ball. So that is a fact. So okay, so to prove my point is a lot of people, the way I used to have it is right here. So right out, I mean, I can almost hit the net with the club. And see the difference from here to there. I'll show you. To there, so that's a big difference. I mean, you have all this space where you can see the first part of the ball flight. So much better. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you. That's my personal opinion on using golf nets. Just a word of advice on some of the things that could go wrong with it. I did practice for many years with a golf net being really close to the net, and I feel like it didn't really help me at all. I only started seeing some good results when I moved the mat back to about 10 feet, like I said. But even then, I feel like using foam balls and seeing the ball flight, that's going to be more beneficial than constantly using the net. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use a golf net, because I think it will help you get good contact with the ball. But after a while, if you overdo it, I'm sure that, from my experience, it's not beneficial, because then you really don't know where the ball is going, and you could be hitting pools all day long thinking that you're hitting some nice shots, and then when you get to the course or the range, you'll see it then. Whereas with foam balls, you can just check and adjust accordingly. So anyways, that was my my opinion on using golf nets. I hope it was helpful, and thanks for watching.